God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, you're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Luka Doncic. Jaren Jackson is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Barrett, and it's Tyson in at the 3 spot.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And Barrett springs it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
And here's Rondo to the inside. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Onside, Barrett. Back to Doncic. Pass to Tyson. Off target with his 3.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Stolen by Jackson. Down low. And he jams it with authority.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now, here's Doncic. From past the arc. The rebound by KD. Here's Toronto now. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you've got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now. And it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
Onside, Barrett. Back to Doncic. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. The rebound by Ibaka. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
The speed and the commitment from Durant sets his sights on the bucket and not to be denied.
Pass to Tyson. Now here's Jackson, defended by Ibaka. Doncic against Rondo. Nice move. And Doncic lays it in.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Wallace outside. Rondo bounce pass. And here's KD for 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. It's stolen by Rondo. Lobs it up for Ibaka. Stolen by Jackson. Doncic feeling it out. Outside Jackson. Up top, Doncic. Toronto grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the wing on the left. Rondo passes to KD. Takes it from 10. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Back to Doncic. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Barrett. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Rondo. Still yet to score. Capella sets a screen for Rondo. Takes it inside. Pocket 6. Capella with a screen on Barrett. Wallace misses. Jazz have gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8 to the paint. It's stolen by Ibaka. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you guys.
All for 1. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. It's stolen by White. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Washington. Beal with the bucket. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Now here's Beal, following the miss by Miles Turner. And Adams now top of the key. Shot clock at 5. Here's Beal. Good D by Johnson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Washington passes to Johnson. Now Washington. Finney-Smith defending. The Jazz with another miss. Toronto leading by 5. Pass to Beal. And White kicks to Finney-Smith. Beal, the pass to White. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Jazz. Shoots over Beal, cans the shot with nobody near him.
Going old school with the mid-range. Johnson.
Beal against Johnson. Bounce pass from Beal. Pass to White. Lets it go with a three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Johnson with it. Now defended by Adams. Johnson, the pass to Spencer. There's a screen. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now here's White, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Jazz trail by 4. Spencer, the pass to Turner. Johnson outside. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we know Johnson can beat you from the perimeter, but there he is working inside.
Johnson against Beal. Inside. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
And he sinks the second. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
And then Washington with the dunk.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Stewart gets it to go.
Well, give Stewart room at the arc at your own risk. He'll stretch the floor whenever he can.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Washington. Finney Smith defending. White dishes to Adams. Shoots over Washington. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Out to Turner. Fires the 3. Spencer's shot is off. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Rondo out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Ibaka, and it's KD in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Finney-Smith. All scoring in this one. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Turner. Doncic outside. And the Jazz, another 3.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Wallace with a screen for Rondo. Driving to the basket. Durant drains it from distance.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Tyson. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Very sharp defensive instincts. There's no easy shots when Ibaka is around.
Wallace, the pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Durant. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. KD's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors. Pass to Tyson. Utah moving it around. Here's Barrett. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
That's all the defense could do. Barrett just appeared determined to score. Didn't care who was on it.
Here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Toronto. And Utah with a change here, too. Hartenstein's checked in. Jazz trail by 6. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Tyson. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots. Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, 2 things can happen on that, Kevin. Number 1, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't, and the ball's thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
Now, here's Barrett. He has 6. Over Wallace. Barrett, no good. Raptors leading by 4. Wallace outside. Fade away. And it's Durant missing.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Tyson. Out to Barrett. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Barrett's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Left side, KD. Back to Wallace. Latrey. Utah with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson, a screen on KD. On the wing, Doncic. That misses off the back. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Doncic against Rondo. Doncic kicks to Jackson. Capella against Hartenstein. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by Capella.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Now Rondo, still without a basket. Out to Wallace, to end the drought. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty. Doncic against Rondo. Up top, Barrett. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Jackson. Launches a 3. The shot no good. Tyson. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, what Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide. Guys, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Adams, he's checked in for Capella. Stewart comes in for Serge Ibaka. Beal's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Kobe White in for Cason Wallace. Utah has gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Adams defending. Johnson, a wide open look, drills the 3-pointer. Johnson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
Well, that's a nice bit of space, and Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch and shoot jumper.
Rondo is screen on Johnson. Outs pass from Beal. Looking for Stewart, he gets it there. Stewart, a screen for Rondo. From the high post, he drills it. Rondo's got it all tied up now for the Raptors. Utah has gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Spencer, the pass to Washington. Johnson outside. It's tipped. Rondo with the steal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Elbow. 2.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Rondo. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Kobe White. And Utah with a change here, too. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Barrett. And the second free throw, good. Jazz have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Johnson surveying the floor. Turner with the screen for Johnson. To the inside, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Beal the pass to Stewart. Beal dishes to Rondo. Back to Beal. 5 to shoot. A rebound by Johnson.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
To the paint. 7-foot shot. Again, the Jazz score.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
1:39 left in the second quarter. Here's Rondo. Outside, Beal. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by Washington.
Man, he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Spencer's shot is off. Raptors trail by 3. Finney-Smith finds Adams. Rondo passes to Stewart. Now Finney-Smith. The 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Utah with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Beal. Johnson against Beal. Johnson's shot is off. Right side, Beal. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Beal's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Toronto Raptors. He's been a major threat from 3-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this.
Fans, your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans. At first shot, Raptors. They're measuring up the shot. He's on this. Give it up for the participants.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Here's Doncic. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Barrett is out there with Luka Doncic. And there's Jackson. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Now here's Rondo. Wallace outside. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the lead. And they'll get another chance. In the corner, Wallace with it. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Doncic. Now Barrett. Shot on the wing. Here's Hartenstein, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Raptors making a change here. White's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 3. Wallace finds Durant. Over Jackson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, a difference maker on the glass. Capella has been doing this for a long time.
Back to Doncic. The 3 ball from Doncic.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's White. Doncic with the block. Rebound by the Raptors. Wallace has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Durant. That shot off. Nice D from Doncic. Now Hartenstein. Doncic with a screen for Hartenstein. Got a piece of it. Here's Barrett. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
You know what time it is, everyone? Time to make some noise and show some serious love.
Here's White. Wallace with the ball. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Doncic.
Jazz foul. First personal foul.
Raptors trail by 6. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Jazz leading by 6. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
We know that you want a free t-shirt, so let's get loud. If you want a t-shirt, I need to hear you at your very loudest. Who wants one? All right, fans, time to fire off some t-shirts. Who wants one? It's time for t-shirts.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Tyson. 4 on the shot clock. Another miss by Utah. Raptors trail by 6. Right side Durant. Durant uses his size in close.
He's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
Pass to Barrett. Hartenstein with the screen on Wallace. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Toronto's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
Well, his ability to sniff out these shot blocking opportunities really defines Jackson Jr.'s defensive game.
And the Jazz making a change here. Turner's checked in. Toronto with the ball. Yep, that one goes. And that's now 19 points for Kevin Durant.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Shot clock at 3. Jackson from long range. Toronto trailing. Durant on the take for the tie. He can't get that one to fall. Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And Doncic gets it to go.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Wallace with the screen for KD. The good-looking shot from the wing. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Jackson, a screen on Wallace. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ibaka outside. Pass to Capella. Outside Durant for the lead. Cranes the three-pointer. KD's got 24 points.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Barrett dishes to Doncic. Jackson, a screen on Wallace. Fires from the wing. And he can't bank that one in. Durant, the pass to White. Durant against Doncic. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Durant missing. The Jazz trailing. Lets it go from 14. Some solid defense there from KD. The Raptors shooting well. They're at 45%. Capella, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, look at Capella getting very physical. He's not afraid to take a hit while going for a bucket.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Stewart's checked in for Ibaka. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. Bradley Beal's checked in for Kobe White. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Wallace. That free throw, no good.
Well, something you notice about Clint Capella is he does not play outside himself. His primary focus at all times is on being a force on the inside.
No luck that time either. Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Washington passes to Spencer. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Adams, he's checked in for the Raptors.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Toronto. Number 12, Steven Adams.
Washington kicks to Johnson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, Johnson is a team-oriented player. And if he spots an open shooter, he's making the pass.
Picked by Finney-Smith. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. The Jazz with the lead. Here's Spencer. Hasn't made one yet. Washington passes to Johnson. Washington sets the pick for Johnson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Beal. He's got 5. And Adams kicks to Beal. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. That shot, no good. Good D by Johnson. Utah shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Here's Spencer. Pass to Johnson. There's the drive. The 3 ball. Spencer's shot is off. Toronto's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Adams, the pass to Stewart. And Adams kicks to Stewart. Here's Rondo. Pass to Beal. There's the triple. A rebound by Washington. The Jazz shooting in this game, 45%. Here's Spencer. Beal pulls it in. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Toronto. Inside. Adams, the pass to Beal. Stewart with the screen on Washington. And Beal kicks to Stewart. And the Raptors miss again.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Johnson down low. Count the basket. Johnson's got 9. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Jazz lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Bakken is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Kobe White. Then there's Wallace. And it's Stewart in at center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now, here is Ibaka. Ibaka with a screen on Washington. Finney-Smith. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Utah leading by 3. Doncic fires from way outside. The quick look, no good that time. Wallace outside. White goes in. So stand after an up-and-down start to his career. Kobe White is now a proven scoring threat.
He sure as heck is, Kevin. And it's because of 2 things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. He hits both from the stripe. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Now, here's Doncic. The rebound by KD. KD's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to White. Back to KD. Ibaka with the screen on Doncic.
I like how aggressive Ibaka is, just forcing the D to act there.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Utah?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Barrett. Hartenstein with the screen for Barrett. No basket. That's his 5th miss in 11 attempts from the floor. Here's KD. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. KD's got 11 in the second half. For Utah, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. They double him with Wallace. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Tyson, guarded by KD. Pass to Doncic, 6 to shoot. Barrett for 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Raptors with the lead. It's Durant on the wing. Up top, Doncic. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That's a jump ball.
Outside, KD. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
It's stolen by Capella. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Doncic. Here's Tyson, and here's Jackson. Light covering, out to Barrett. And here's Doncic from the arc. The offensive rebound. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Toronto leading by 4. And here is Ibaka. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for Clint Capella.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
White against Doncic. Outside for Jackson. They need this. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Durant down low. Durant drawing the double team. Rebound, Utah. Hartenstein's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And stolen by Wallace. Pass to KD. Uncovered. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. KD's got the lead up to 8 now for Toronto. Doncic against White. Doncic kicks to Jackson. Another miss by Utah.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
They get it back. Raptors moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Wallace looking for an opening. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Doncic against White. At the elbow, it's Barrett. Jackson has the open look. Offline with his 3. Toronto with the ball. 11 unanswered points for him. And Durant, here we go. Pass to Wallace. Drives to the hoop. Yep, it counts. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Jazz trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Toronto.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Toronto making a change here. Rondo's checked in. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Raptors leading by 8. Ibaka outside. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
Ibaka finds Rondo. Now here's Wallace. Off target from outside. Rondo against Doncic. It's stolen by Ibaka. Outside Rondo. Pass to KD. Five on the clock. Shoots the 3. It's off target. And so Doncic will bring it up for Utah. Jackson outside. With the step back. Whoa! Strong finish by Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Now Durant takes the 3. Doncic there for the rebound.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Barrett. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Utah. And Will Hardy is called timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Doncic right at the doorstep.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Outside Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Another chance. Outside Rondo. Capella sets a screen for Rondo. The numbers in their favor. Doncic fires. And the rejection by Ibaka. Rondo against Doncic. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Luka blows right through the contact.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Ibaka outside. Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Connects with the J.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now, here's Doncic. It's stolen by Capella, and he commits the intentional foul. Given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. They double-team KD. Turner with the steal.
You see those defensive instincts paying off. Great anticipation to pick the ball and head the other direction.
Durant with the rebound. And here's Toronto. They've led by as much as 10, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul, and he doesn't miss it.
Kevin
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 6. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
And he does not hit. And they go to the intentional foul.
Miles Turner. Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Raptors. Sale Ibaka.
It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
At the line for Toronto. Run.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And so it's the Raptors winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game, Allie.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could touch the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in a pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.